Hey everyone, so today I'm going to teach you how to embroider this cute little heart onto this pillow. I've ironed it a little bit and placed it right in the center. So you'll want to measure and get it on where you want it to be on. And if you want to, you can use lightweight Wonder Under and have it on the back of your fabric and press it on. So it doesn't move, but I'm pretty good at holding it in place, so I'm just going to do it that way today, but that's another option if you want it to for sure be in place. I'm sewing on a Brother SQ9285, which is a really nice machine. I love it. You'll want to have it on your zigzag stitch, which is your embroidery stitch, and it'll be 04. And for this particular one, I normally have it on a 1.2 and then a 3.0, and that gives me the perfect stitch that I want for this today. Different machines, you'll want to kind of play around with it, but that's generally perfect for an embroidery. And then I have my clear embroidery foot on. That clear one is your embroidery foot. And then let's get started. So you always want to start, this might be hard to do holding a phone. You always want to start to where it's going to be right on that edge of your whatever you're embroidering. So I'm going to scoot that over just here. Let me set you down for a second. Okay. To line this up. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm just going to start it off hand cranking to make sure I'm right on that edge to show you. I'm a little bit over, but that's okay. You want to be right on that outside edge. And then we just go and we watch it and just keep it on that edge there. If you're just getting started, you'll probably want to go slower. This machine's pretty good. It can change to a slower setting so you can really watch and make sure you're on that edge. But I've been doing this forever, so I'm going to speed it up just for video's sake. Now when you get down here to the end, you'll want to go like about 2 stitches over. You want to be right on that outside edge. So we'll do one more so we're right on that edge when we're turning it, see? And then we lift our foot and we're going to rotate it over. Okay, hold on, let me get it perfectly into position here, and now I can show you. Okay, and then you just start going just like that. We rotated it to where the heart's that way. We can stay right on the edge. And then it gives us that pretty perfect point. With no gaps there. sitting up here, what you'll want to do is every couple stitches that you have the curve, you want to kind of lift that foot and just rotate it like so. It's easier with both hands. So that's what you'll want to do at home. And you just do a few stitches, and when it starts to get, you always want to be on the right side outer edge when you rotate. That's what keeps it from having like gaps in your embroidery to where it doesn't look as clean in the stitching. Because we want a nice solid embroidery stitch. Okay. And there's lots of stopping and rotating in this, just to make sure that it gets a nice perfect stitch. And you just always want to watch and make sure you're right on that edge. It's the only time-consuming part if you have a curvy edge. Gotta rotate a lot. But it looks so good when it's done. This is probably my favorite part of sewing, is doing embroidery. Doing it on that right side when we rotate. Okay. I'm getting a little bunched up. Let me just move some of this out of the way and keep a nice, you can see everything. I'll fix this a little bit. There. Just don't want to be on that point. Okay, now when we get to this edge, this inside corner, since it's on the inside, we'll go past it. Parts are they take a little longer to learn, but you'll want to go past about like 3-4 stitches. And this is different because you'll end on the left side after you go in about 3-4 stitches. And then we're going to rotate it. And that's for any inside one you want to go past, and you want to land on the left side. Outside curves and edges, you're going to be on the right side. That's the only trick. That's the only thing that takes a little bit. You know once you rotate it that you're in the right spot. But see, when we get that perfect, clean, solid stitch, you won't have a gap there. And I think I want to rotate a little bit. And we're getting close to being done with our heart. We're almost done. You guys can almost embroider on your own. I went over a little bit. I looked at the camera. Don't do that. And then with embroidery, since you don't do that back stitch, since it already locks up from being a zigzag stitch, I normally just kind of go over a little bit from my stitching before, just to make sure it's nice and closed off. That's kind of how I close it up. Just going over that stitch a few stitches. See? And then we'll hit our little needle up button and pull our foot up. And then we did it, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. We'll snip our strings. Always snip your strings. And then we'll snip the back strings. Okay. And voila. Look at that. And that is what it looks like. A perfect embroidery stitch of a pretty heart. That's how you do it, guys. If you have any questions, leave some comments, requests, whatever. There's your how-to. Bye.